That would be better, right? If I actually started talking with the mic on, that would. Hey, everybody, it's Jay. How's it going? Oh man, live is a funny thing. I gotta tell you. Sometimes you do it right, sometimes you do it wrong. Often I do it wrong. So basically, yeah. It's just one big kerfuffle after another. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Oh wow, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's been a crazy week for toys, I gotta tell you. It's also been a crazy week, period. Here in Toronto, here in Ontario, man, it went from like it went from like 32 degrees to like massively raining, and then shot back up to 32 because of the humidity. And yeah, now it's starting to cool down a little bit, but man, it's not a heat wave, but it's one of those things. It's getting up and down, and we're loving the weather. No mistake about that. Definitely loving the weather. I mean, we're Canadians up here, so yeah. Any hot weather is good weather for us. But basic tenet of being human: if you can complain, you will complain. It doesn't matter whether or not you're hot, cold, freezing, warm. It doesn't matter. You're gonna find a way to complain. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Man, so many things happening in the toy world today. Not just today, but throughout the whole week. I just don't understand how can there be this many developments in toys. It's pretty hilarious, but at the same time, it's still a lot of fun, right? All right, guys. So yeah, welcome back to the stream. It is 1 o'clock in the morning for everybody here, and guys, I really do have to thank each and every one of you for being with me. This is always fun. For everybody who's here in Ontario, in Toronto, in the Eastern time zone, thank you for staying up so late. You guys are awesome. I can't believe everybody wants to stay up this late to hang out with me, but hey, it's a lot of fun. We're going to make it fun. And for everybody else, wherever you're joining from, whether it's Europe, whether it's Australia, the UK, thank you guys for your support. It really means the world to me. You guys are awesome. So yeah, it's been one heck of a week. How is everybody out there? Who's in the chat right now? Okay, actually, we got a couple people in the chat. Ricut Hut. Hey, Ricut Hut. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining the stream. Diecast Fly. How's it going, dude? Good to see you. Glenn. Good to see you, brother. Hey, J.A. Is that a Canadian A, or is it the other way? Oh, by the way, I wanted to wish everybody a belated Happy Canada Day. And to our American friends and everybody else who celebrates the 4th of July, hopefully you're having a good 4th of July weekend. Our weekend started a little bit earlier. Today, I was still working, like most of us Canadians, but we did have Thursday off, and some people took an extended holiday. So again, happy Canada Day to everybody for July 1st, and happy 4th of July, upcoming 4th of July for everybody who's celebrating that down south. Raymond, hi again. Hey, Raymond, good to see you. Thanks for joining my my earlier launch, my earlier premiere. You weren't early. You basically just caught the premiere and thought it was live. Rick Hut, good to see you, brother. Kirk HT, word up, Jay. Good to see you. Good to see you, Kirk. Glenn, Alexandra, and I are here with you, brother, tonight, bro. Hi, Alexandra. Good to see you. Glenn, good to see you too, brother. Yanfree Solo, bonjour, mon ami. How are you today? Hey, Jay. Good day from France. I hope the weather's over. I hope the weather over there is very good to you, mon ami. Kirk HT, got my win ready yesterday, and Jay, you have to pick one. I have to pick one. Pick one. What? I don't understand. What does that mean? I love the Wind Raider. The Wind Raider is awesome. Congratulations, Kirk. That's wicked. Recut Hut. I am anyway. I hate the cold. We're all going to complain as Canadians. We never know how to shut up. But it's all in good fun, right? It's all in good fun. Hard hitters college station in Texas. Hey, hard hitters, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining the stream. Big thumbs up to you. Happy 4th of July weekend. Sorry, happy 4th of July weekend. We had fireworks yesterday, so if anybody's wondering. Jerry M, howdy Jay, new subscriber here. Enjoy your Toys R Us walkthroughs. Hey Jerry, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We are very fortunate to still have Toys R Us here in Canada. So yeah, I'll be doing a lot more of those. I think you guys seem to enjoy it quite a bit. That video is doing really, really well, actually. It's one of my more successful videos this year. Kirk HT, pick one up. Yes, I need to pick one up, absolutely. But it's just one of those things that hasn't really started surfacing here in Ontario yet. So hopefully it will soon. Jan Fries, thanks and thanks for the live. It's very cool. Thank you. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. It is quite good to be here with you guys and enjoying this wonderful time with you. I really do enjoy. Believe it or not, I do enjoy staying up until 1 o'clock in the morning and seeing how you guys are doing. Okay. Diecast Fly. Doing good, man. My mother-in-law purchased MOTU Filmation Classics Prince Adam by Super 7 for me from Big Bad Toy Store this past weekend, so just waiting on that. Excellent. That's awesome to hear, Diecast Fly. He comes with the wonderful by the power of Grayskull lightning effect. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, your mother-in-law's, man, she's wonderful, eh? That's awesome. Was it your birthday or is it for 4th of July? Why did you pick it up for you, Diecast Fly? Yeah, so man, it has been one crazy week for toys. I just it's hard to keep up sometimes, guys. Anyway, before we get started, I was wondering, what have you guys been? Have you guys had any good pickups lately? Have you guys actually been hunting for any good toys? We just started here in Ontario. We just started getting back into the swing of actually getting into toy collecting again. Not so much toy collecting, but toy hunting. Toy hunting is back on the menu for us. It was we were locked down for a month and a half, which is another reason why my beard keeps growing so long. I'm gonna have to do something about this, guys. I'm really gonna have to make something happen because it's getting too long in my opinion. This week has been pretty crazy. Did anybody watch the? We might as well just get into it. Did anybody catch any of the Fan First Friday for Power Rangers today? That was quite the I'll be honest with you. I watched as much as I could because as good as it is, I'm really just I'm a big Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan. So I grew, I watched Jason, I watched Trini, I watched Zach, I watched Billy, and I watched Kimberly. Right? Those and of course Tommy. Those are my go-to Rangers. They're the ones who these are the guys down here that really did it for me. Because these Rangers were the very first to show up, right? And I'm still on the hunt to complete my Lightning collection for these guys. I'm missing Jason and I'm missing Billy. So it's kind of funny because I realized that I've been hunting specific series, of different toys, and I really came down to the conclusion that I think it would actually be fun to start doing a series where I actually complete my collections. Now, having said that, I started realizing just how hard it is to actually complete your damn collection. I've been hunting these guys, like the actual Rangers, forever. It took me a better part of a year to find Kimberly here, and I think she was released earlier in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, quite literally, I think she was, if I'm not mistaken, I think she was a GameStop or EB Games exclusive. And yeah, that's where everything kind of like fell apart because I was trying to find her. It took me forever to actually track her down. And I only tracked her down about a month ago, and yeah, it was not easy to do. And it's not that I didn't want to. So I heard that she was going to get a small re-release on certain fan channels, but I didn't want to have to wait that long. You know what I mean? Big Bad Toy Store, whatever. I just want to be able to complete collections as quickly as I can. And yeah, between hunting for her, Billy, and Jason, holy crap, what an adventure that's been. And yeah, I really do want to actually start compiling all the different hunts that I've done to try and complete the Lightning collection. And I think it'll be actually a fun series to actually do additional hunts. and I'm gonna start calling them what's it called? Figure. What's it called? Figure Quest. I was thinking about doing a series called Figure Quest, where basically I gather up all the episodes where, well, I cut up all the episodes where I actually go hunting specifically for figures like the Lightning Collection, Marvel Legends, different what's it called? Transformers like Earthrise, Siege, all those ones. Compile them into an episode and actually just talk about what it was like hunting for these guys and the struggles, the kind of hardship, making deals, actually negotiating with people, trying to figure out exactly how much, a good trade would be, things like that. Yeah, I think that's actually going to be an interesting series. I hope you guys will enjoy that. But yeah, trying to hunt down this one in particular, trying to hunt down the Pink Ranger. Holy crap, that was insane. I found Trini by luck, and as soon as I saw her, I was like, damn, I gotta pick her up. The one I kept finding was the Yellow Ranger in space, and everyone was like, you gotta get her, she's really rare. And I'm like, I was like, yeah, I guess she's rare, I suppose, but at the same time, I'm not really. That wasn't the Power Rangers that I was into. I only really concentrated on Mighty Morphin when they went to like Power Rangers in space. I was already sort of going to college at that point, and I was kind of like really getting into anime, and anime was like the biggest thing for me around that time. So yeah, Power Rangers was still there because it was Super Sentai, right? But anime had basically taken over my life at that stage, and I was like concentrating on pretty much everything anime, anything anime at the time. So I was really into that, and that's basically why right now, because Hasbro picked up the license for Power Rangers and started re-releasing them and actually putting some real effort into producing these figures. Yeah, I've been really happy with them, and I've been fortunate enough that the Power Rangers that have been released are not they do have some issues with like paint deco, but so far in terms of like the weapons that they come with, some of the actual the effects parts, it hasn't been too bad, right? However, a lot of people have been telling me that it's been a nightmare for other ones like Dino Charge and again just the Rangers in Space. Turbo, all these different Power Ranger lines are it seems as if Hasbro doesn't have the QC, that they're not really paying attention to what they're doing. It's kind of sad. It really is sad. I mean, you bought the license, right? They bought the whole property back in 2000. I think it was 2018, and they talked about how they were going to do new things with it. They were going to re-release stuff, and some of their offerings have been really, really good. Particularly the helmets, because I'm huge into helmets. So I'm really I really you can't see it anymore, but basically if you look just there, you can kind of see peeking out there is the White Ranger helmet. Upstairs I have the Red Ranger helmet from the Legacy Collection, and I didn't realize just how big that thing is. It's freaking huge compared to the Red Ranger helmet that was released by the Lightning Collection. It's actually rather tight. This one in particular, I can barely fit into that. When I actually put this one on, the front part of the helmet literally hits my nose. It's really, really tight. So yeah, and I don't have the biggest head. I know that some of my friends, they have much larger noggins than I do, so they cannot even fit into that thing. My friend Dan in particular, yeah, he had to remove the entire top harness where you do the adjustment strap. He had to remove that entirely just to get it on top of his head. Yeah, so today they had some interesting things to talk about on Fan First Friday for the Rangers. I've seen a lot of these what's it called? Jada toy. I guess they're cars, right? But they're based on real cars in real life. And I've seen the Red Ranger. I think it was a Honda. Today they just talked about the new NSX, which is for Tommy, the White Ranger. You know what? I think it's okay. It's not bad. I'm not really a Hot Wheels kind of guy either. But the Jada Toys versions, they come with an additional small Ranger figure. The Rangers never drove cars. You know what I mean? They rode bikes. As far as from what I can remember, they all had their own unique bike. So I don't know. I don't understand why they're doing these little tie-ins. and that in of itself was interesting, I guess. But as the show kept going on, as the live stream kept going and going, they talked about a few releases like the eyeball enemy. Can't remember his name, but yeah, he looks pretty cool. I think that, and he was part of Mighty Morphin, and I thought that was really neat. Creepy as hell, though. Honestly, like all those eyeballs sticking out of everywhere. Like every little part of him is an eyeball. Ugh. I remember watching that, when I was younger, and that gave me the heebie-jeebies right when I was a kid. The way they've sculpted him now, maybe I can bring him up. Actually, now that I think about it, I'll just try to bring him up. So, Lightning Collection, eyeball. Eye Guy, that's right. His name was Eye Guy, right? Yeah, and again, cool, very cool, very cool. I'm looking at him now, and I'm like, oh god, I'm not really sure I want to do this. Let me just bring him up. Holy crap! All right, here we go. So let me just share this right now. Yeah. So fair warning. This creeps me out, so it wouldn't surprise me if it creeped you guys out. So, fair warning, avert your eyes. Yeah, this guy, man. Again, he's damn cool. He's really, really cool. But again, if like looking at like open eyeballs, like in the what's it called, the Ring bothers you. This guy is gonna really kind of bug you a little bit. Like honestly, like he's got eyeballs popping out of every part of him. He's really, really creepy, but he does look cool. I have to admit. So he's the new baddie in the Lightning Collection. Yeah, it's got this really creepy look, right? And I remember the episode that he was in. It was a fun episode, just like most Power Ranger episodes. He was no matter what, he was a really fun character. But man, he just gives me the creeps. Honestly, it's just one of those things where you gotta pick your poison, right? Is this something you wanna collect? I don't know. This actually might hurt some of their sales. I don't know. It's just that I know that certain things like eyeballs or honeycombs, things like that tend to creep people out, and yeah, this is definitely no difference. Along with Eye Guy, they did talk a lot about some of their other releases, like again, Zeo, Rangers in Space, Dino Charge, right? So yeah, a lot of great announcements. God, I'm getting goosebumps already. Yeah, lot of great announcements. I was on bated breath, and then they started talking about something which kind of like threw me for a loop. I really did not know what to think about this. And I want to put it to you guys. Did you guys ever hear about the Power Rangers Nike shoe collection? Was that what it was? Let me just double check that. Nike Power Rangers. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, there they are. Holy crap. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, they announced this. They announced this on the stream. Yeah, Nike has an official line of licensed footwear for Power Rangers. Like, holy crap. I did not know what to think of this. This was one of those things I was like, all right, that's kind of neat. That's kind of cool. They all have their unique different styles. Like, here's actually that's not real. Yeah, sorry. This one's not real. Actually, sorry. Did I say Nike? I meant Reebok. Yeah, it's Reebok that's actually doing the man. Sorry about that, guys. It's Reebok is actually. I'm gonna have to redo it again. Reebok. Yeah, I guess Nike's a bit too highbrow for that. Yeah. So, and this is where things get really interesting. So, yeah, Reebok has an entire line of of shoes which are coming out. And okay, some pictures would be nice. There we go. They look neat. I have to say they do look interesting. They're all quite. Come on, what's going on here? Okay, here we go. So yeah, they are quite cool. I mean, like, you know, they have the different decals and different designs that are on each of the Zords. So if you remember on the saber-tooth tiger, on the side of the saber-tooth tiger, it actually has this little pattern to design, right? They have the power morpher coin, and they also have the lightning on the other tongue. Yeah, very, very cool designs. Let's see the other ones. Where is it here? Yeah, a low cut top for the Triceratops. It even says Triceratops right there. Yeah, very, very cool designs. Again, the lines, the decals that are supposed to be part of the actual Zord themselves. Very, very neat, very interesting, right? And then if you go down here, here's the Pink Ranger, a bit of a high top. Very 90s, really loving the. Actually, you know what? I really do like that. You can see the actual the pattern that's on the pterodactyl's breastplate. It's actually embedded into these. These are very, very well inspired designs for each of the Zords. It really is cool. Look at it. It's morphing time. Really, really awesome stuff. I have to. I'm digging these, actually, to be honest with you. But they're going to be so expensive and then really, really hard to collect. I'm pretty sure, because there are a lot of sneaker collectors out there. Tyrannosaurus Rex here. Yeah, just a lot of callbacks and a lot of inspired designs. To the actual Zords themselves. Very, very cool. But this is the kicker. If you guys haven't heard about this, what really kills you is if you're into giant robots, the shoes themselves are only part of the experience. What you want to collect, and this is the thing that really kills me. What you really want to collect is the boxes. Holy crap! The boxes themselves that are included with all of these that house hold all of these all of these sneakers. Holy crap! Check this out, guys. They form Megazord. Can you believe that? What is going on here? If you collect all the variations of the boxes, they form a Megazord. I'm pretty sure that's actually a real thing. I remember, yeah. So Reebok. This is from comic book. This is from comicbook.com. Reebok Power Ranger collection Megazord revealed exclusive, right? So, yeah. So Teddy Reebok revealed the new Power Rangers collection, giving each Mighty Morphin Power Rangers their own slick sneaker, and even letting the Megazord into the fun with his own themed shoe. Even better, though, is the fact that if you end up collecting all of the different shoe boxes, you can also get the chance to build your own sweet Megazord. Holy crap. This is just ridiculous. And you actually can build the freaking sword. The Power Sword is also something that you can collect. Now, you got to think about this, though. You really got to think about this. How many freaking shoes do you got to buy in order to actually build this freaking Megazord? Look at the size of this thing. He literally stands. He's on a table, right? But he's gigantic. He is bigger. He's bigger than a DTOF. I mean, he's huge. That's a WWF belt. If you look right here, that is a WWF belt banner, right? These are all different. I think the shoe boxes in the back. No, they might be shoe boxes. Anyway, there's a whole shelf in the background there. There's a banner back there. This guy is massive. There's a racing seat over here. Holy crap. Like, seriously, this is insane. This is a bunch of shoe boxes, guys. Oh, my gosh. And it's kind of cool because you can actually see the Rangers in the eyes. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. That's crazy. That's just nuts. Yeah, like, oh, my gosh. Imagine having this in your room. Like, that's just nuts. But again, how many shoes do you have to buy? That's crazy. That is just nuts. I'm hoping that it's only one each. So the blue becomes the Triceratops. the yellow becomes the saber-tooth tiger. Mastodon. Yeah, but see, there's the problem. You have to buy You have to buy 2 sets of Mastodon shoes to get the left and right arms. You have to buy, God, holy crap! Man, that's crazy. That is a lot of shoes you got to buy, man. That's just, to me, that's ridiculous. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's crazy to me. That is nuts. I can't freaking believe that. That is just crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I've been rambling on for a while. Yeah. So a lot of what's been happening with Power Rangers. They talked about the free to play mobile game. They talked about a whole bunch of things in the reveals. A lot more. The Lightning Collection was coming out. A lot of the tie-ins that they were doing for the upcoming Hasbro PulseCon. So that's going to be really fun. Yeah, tons of stuff that they were talking about today in terms of like the releases. A lot about the what's it called? What's it called again? Dino Charge? No, Dino. Whatever the latest Power Rangers is. They talked about a lot of the role playing swords and the morphers themselves. A whole bunch of great stuff that was revealed today, guys. If you haven't checked out the Hasbro Fan First Fridays that was on today, I suggest take some time, take a look at it. It was actually a lot of fun, but not enough for me to really be that interested. Not enough Mighty Morphin news, other than the video game. The video game actually had a couple of announcements that I was actually pretty surprised with. Anyway, I've been rambling for quite a bit. Let's see what you guys have been chatting about now. All right, so Recon Hut. I completed the Dark Father Build-A-Figure. Nice, that's awesome, brother. So yeah, so you got Death Metal Batman, you got the King Robin, and all those guys, and you built up the Dark Father. That's incredible. Holy crap! Is he a good figure? Does he stand well? Because I know sometimes Build-A-Figures are kind of eh. Jan Fries, have you a date for Super 7 Thundercats? Because it's every report. I haven't heard anything. Has anybody heard of when Wave 2 or Wave 3 is actually going to hit? I saw that I saw this the other day. Pardon me. What's his name? Brian Flynn. Super 7. He I think it was on his Instagram account. I'm trying to remember. I think he showcased some of the box art. Yeah, it's right here. You know what? Let's take a quick look at this. So yeah, so this is Brian's Instagram page. So yeah, he has a lot of fun posts. But here he showed two specific posts which were awesome. So here he showed that the packaging design for Momra is in its final stages. So basically, they're starting to build this, and this is crazy. Look at this. So, do I have Momra handy? I don't think I do. Damn it! Core has been moving all my stuff around, and I'm not happy. Anyway, so there's Momra, the mummy form, and that's full size. That's already been released. And this, holy crap! This is crazy. Look at the size difference between Momra and Momra the Ever Living. Oh my god, he's huge. Oh, but he looks awesome. Man, his face sculpt looks good. If this is actually a production level, like not unpainted productions test shot, holy crap. This is insane, guys. I can't believe this. Oh, he's looking great. I'm so happy that I put a pre-order for this one. Oh my god! And look at the size of that box. That box is ginormous. Holy crap! Just to give you guys some additional perspective. So I don't have Mumra with me handy, but that's the box comparison. Here's Lion-O compared to my head, and that. Okay, that is the exact same size as Mumra, the mummy form. So imagine how much bigger, right? Just based on the photos that you see here, imagine how much bigger Mumra the Ever Living is. He is freaking gigantic. Oh my god, that is in freaking sane. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness, this is holy crap. Oh, it comes with it comes with a soft cape, which is awesome. Because I think a hard cape would not look good, to be honest with you. Unlike Mumra, the mummy format, which he had like a plastic cape, which was already form fitted to him. He also came with a soft goods cape with a wire in it, and I believe that the Mumra the Ever Living version also has a wire so that you can sculpt it and kind of like play around with it, make it look into different shapes and forms. And of course, this allows him to do his huge, spread eagle, wings, where he's got them way spread out and just ready to fly. Wow, comes with four additional sets of hands. Two additional sets of hands. He's got Mamat in the right there. So awesome. I love Mamat. He was really a great character. Yeah. I can't remember if he comes with the Sword of Plunder or not. That's the only thing that I can't remember. Yeah, so Brian announced that, which was crazy. And then, check this out, guys. This is, oh my gosh, it's Pumra. Now, don't get me wrong. Okay, once again, I did talk about this on the video that I did about Pumra. Pumra is kind of like a character. He's basically Mumra, right? So, what are you really getting here? What are you buying with Pumra? He looks good. Don't get me wrong. He's got the soft goods, right, wrapping around him. That's not a shirt that he's wearing. He's going to be pretty much naked under there. His chest is going to be completely bare. He's got the screaming face, which is like half Mumra, half Pumra, right? So, I don't dislike the character, but I still have to wonder what was the point of making him. I mean, yeah, he's a figure that's never been made in toy form. But the reason that is because he was like in one show. You know what I mean? He was featured for one episode. So it's kind of hard to justify actually, creating him into an actual character. Having said that, he does look pretty cool, I have to admit. And if this is just that much closer to the test shot, which means that they're in final fittings, they're actually getting all the joints 100%. This is very exciting. Really means that wave 3 and wave 4, wave 2 and wave 3 are well on their way to being released. So this is exciting stuff. So yeah, Fries, for sure. It's everything's coming. It's I did order, just to answer your question, I did order the Super 7 Wave 2 I've ordered them all, and I really don't know. Brian has not actually said what is the release date for these figures yet, or if they're even on a boat and completed. But the fact that Mumra, who is in Wave 2, right, he's showing off the packaging design now, that sort of tells me that this is extremely, extremely close to being released. So I don't know, another month, another 2 months, it's possible that we could see it very, very quickly, depending on how fast it travels from China to the United States and then shipped out from the United States to all the locations, including Canada. And I'm not sure how it works in Europe. I think they already have a European distribution over there, so the European fans might actually get it first, but we'll see. But yeah, very exciting to see this development. Nathan, happy Friday, Jay. Were you ever a brony? Thoughts on it? Okay, so all right. The short answer is no. I've never been a brony. I've met a lot of bronies. I've interacted with bronies. I mean, I frequented a lot of conventions, so especially anime conventions. So My Little Pony and the brony movement at the time, it was very, very strong. So I've interacted with a lot of different people over the years. I even helped to organize a couple of events in my time. So my thoughts, you know what? It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's another fandom, just like anime, just like Thundercats, just like G.I. Joe. and people are just having fun. One of the great things about having conventions is it allows you the freedom to meet with other people of like-minded interests. And the cool thing about that is that you can be free to express yourself in a convention. And that expression, takes the form of cosplay. It takes the form of fan discussions. It takes the form of just enjoying what it is that you love about that particular genre, right? Now, a lot of people kind of look at bronies and they're like, they turn their noses up and it's like, what the hell are you doing, right? It's just another way of expressing your fandom. It's fine, right? Just, you don't understand it, whatever, just like, go about your business and enjoy that yourself, right? The bronies aren't hurting you and you're not hurting the bronies. So you know what? Let them be, right? Let them have their fun because you're having fun, right? You're at an anime convention, you're at a comic convention, people are dressing up the way they want to dress up. Why can't bronies do their own thing, right? And there are female bronies too. Like they're not just males. The brony movement is wide reaching, right? Yeah, I say it's fine. I say it's cool. Diecast Fly. One of my belated father-in-law's gifts from her. Okay. I'm excited about how great that new MP52 Starscream turned out. Wow, yeah, I am really excited about that too. The price point though, man, that's like close to MP44 level, man. Holy crap, that is getting really expensive. I don't know about you, Diecast Fly, but that's pretty pricey, man. Nathan. Jay, stop teasing us fans with a ponytail. Chop it off and send it to one of us. Oh, Nathan, you tease, and I'm not teasing. It's just what it is. You play with it. It's a ponytail, right? It's a brony tail. There you go. How Roni Gaming. Yep, Hasbro revealed the Dino Fury Zords. Kind of disappointing in some of the stuff, but I'm excited for the Ninjetti Ranger. Oh, that's nice, cool. I'm glad, I'm glad you took the you had some time to take a look at the live stream. It was pretty good. I didn't mind it. I actually had a lot of fun with it. Again, a lot of the properties were not what I collect, but they were cool. Like a lot of the gimmicks that I saw, they're actually really neat. Some of the blast effects, really cool stuff. Check Entertainment Earth. There's supposed to be a reissue of the normal retail for the hard to find ones. Awesome. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get Jason and maybe I can get Billy. Recut Hut. Okay, but what happened to Yojo June? Yojo June is over. Recut Hut. It's done. Yojo June is done. But as I spoke about yesterday in both my channels, actually, it looks like something happened, right? So there's been a few leaks, and we're gonna circle around back to that because I took up a lot of time with the Thundercats portion. So we're gonna remind me, Recut Hut, we got to get back to what's happening with the leaked photos. Jermaine Hunter, hey Jay, hey Jermaine, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Kurt, not Power Ranger fan of the toy figure. One strong recommendation: watch the Power Rangers in Japanese. It's amazing. At least one episode. I have been watching Zyuranger, the original, the ones which the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is based off of. So yeah, Zyuranger was actually really cool. Obviously, it takes a much more, I would call it serious tone. A little bit more mature. It's funny the way Japanese kids television is actually admittedly very, very different than American television. With storylines of betrayal and the interpersonal relationships are really close, and they have a bit of ecchi in it. So yeah, it's actually kind of interesting to watch the Japanese versions. But yeah, I have been watching Zyuranger. If anybody's looking, you can actually type in Zyuranger. I believe it's ZUU. Ranger, I think that's the way it is. Somebody remind me. But yeah, if you type it in on YouTube, you should be able to find a whole bunch of episodes with subtitles. So it's actually really good. It's actually really good to watch. Honestly, if you want to pick up trade bait, you'll want to get Dino Charge Black for the U.S. He was for the U.S. IR over. I guess that's over here. He was a Target exclusive. Really? uh, how he literally is clogging our aisles here. Like he's there are like 30, 40, 50 of them on average in each of our Toys R Us. He's literally clogging up every single toy aisle. It's ridiculous. You're telling me that we could trade, like, he's good trade bait? Are you serious? That's crazy. I can pick up 10 of them right now. Like, it's nuts. I'm hoping to have a fire sale one day, because honestly, I'll pick them up for like $10 each and maybe trade with anybody who wants it. That's nuts. Thanks for letting me know. I thought it was just I thought he was just a peg warmer. Rika Hut. That Zartan doesn't impress me. I have the first one. It's okay. So yeah, we're gonna circle back to that, Rika Hut. But there's he's apparently, they're going to be exclusives, and we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Glenn, respect, bro. Only get what's important to you. Just because it's worth a lot is a weak reason. Much respect, bro. Thanks, Glenn. Appreciate that. Diecast Live. Got to get that MP52 Starscream from my Megatron MP36 shelf. He needs a punching bag. Oh, you were a cruel person, Diecast Live. That's hilarious. Jan Fries. Have you got the new G.I. Joe Retro Collection Stalker and Trooper? Unfortunately, not. They have not hit Ontario yet, so I'm hoping to get them soon. Once they actually arrive here. Really looking forward to that, because I've been looking for a good Stalker for a while. Like, he hasn't been released in the Classified series yet. So yeah, getting a Stalker would be really cool. And of course, everyone's looking for those Infantry Troopers. People are just going to start, stockpiling those guys. Rika Hut. But the Robin King from McFarlane does. He's a must-have. Nice. That's awesome. And you just got him, right? Darkest I knew Zartan was going to get a repaint fast. I thought he would have skin color changing effect. I was hoping so too, but I think that would put the price point much higher than they were hoping to do. So that's probably why they and we don't even know yet. We still don't know, right? The leaked photos really don't show us anything. Rika, so this is the helmet of Faith, Wonder Woman. The helmet of Fate. Yeah, that's right. Wonder Woman. Get them and you won't be disappointed. She looks very good, actually. Dr. Fate's helmet on her, it does look very, very different. And you know what? Yeah, I don't mind the way that particular line looks. Puma has a Thundercat sneaker line too. It makes sense, right? And I did hear about that, but they don't have boxes which form into a Megazord. Kirk, the Zord shoes are a nice pair. I bet it's hard to find. I think it's impossible to find, my friend. How? The only thing that hurts is the price. Yeah, no kidding. That's across the board. Twistaz, hey Twistaz, good to see you, brother. They have them available at Reebok and Canada's website. Only up to size 11 though. What? Really? What if you're 12 feet? Oh, sorry. What if you're 6 feet plus? Like, what are you supposed to do? I guess it's just a wall hanger then, right? I guess you just want to build a Megazord. Jeez. Enrique AE, hey Enrique, good to see you. This wave 3 should be shipped this month. I'm excited. Oh, that would be great. I'm hoping. Oh, but that's gonna hurt too, man. That's a lot of money. So that one is not a lot of money. But if they can spread out wave 3 and wave 2, right? Hopefully, if wave 3 shows up, off the boat, and then you put down your $250, or man, it's close to $300 actually, and then wave 2 is released, and you actually like a month or two later, that I think would be good. If they just come month after month, oh man, the kind of man, that the money just flies out the window at that point. Dark Ass Fly. They claim that Wave 3 Thundercats ship this month and Wave 2 in August. Oh, God, that's crazy. That is literally like bang, bang. $300 a shot for Canadians. Oh, my gosh. Actually, more than that, I think. Oh, jeez. That hurts me, man. That hurts me. That will hurt me. Enrique says, hopefully. Well, I think so, too. That looks epic. Which one? The sneakers? Good to see you in the Celestia. Rika Hut. Darkfather is one of the most underwhelming. Is kind of underwhelming, actually. Small and not very imposing, but he is Batman. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, they don't have to be hulking figures. Again, you're right. He is Batman. That's actually the whole point of it. Daiku, I think Puma was a prototype with Matty Collector along with Jaga back when they teased the continuing line. Oh, that's too bad that they didn't actually continue it. Sledge, hey, good to see you, Sledge. Jay, is MOTU Revelations going to be He-Man losing his powers and then Teela leads a quest to get it back to him? So I did a reaction video to the last. Again, I guess we might as well just touch on this now. I was gonna circle back to it again, but yeah, I did a reaction video to for those of you who already seen it, who haven't seen it. Sorry, I did a reaction video to the latest trailer, the second Revelations trailer, and yeah, it pretty much confirms a lot of speculation that this is Teela's story. But we sort of already knew that from PowerCon. PowerCon, the slideshow, it already said that Teela is the one who's going to go on the journey to find the secret and find her destiny. So I really had no. I don't know why everybody's getting into a big tussle about this. We've known this since PowerCon like 2 years ago. So I don't really understand why everyone's so surprised, right? But is that going to be a bad thing? That's I think what everyone is worried about. But my retort and my position has always been, as long as it's a good story, I don't mind that Teela is the main character, right? Just from the video from the trailer we saw today, a lot of questions were raised. A lot of things. There have been a lot of leaked videos and a lot of leaked screenshots. So yeah, like a lot of surprises are on their way. I don't want to talk about them here because I don't want to spoil anything from anybody, right? But in the trailer, if anybody you guys should go watch it. Something happens with the power sword. Eternia is under great peril, right? And guys, go watch the trailer. Both trailers are incredible, honestly. The animation looks top notch, and everyone's hung up on the idea that Teela is, the main character in the story. I don't really mind that. My take on that is, if the story is good, I will continue to watch it. If it turns out to be 2 episodes of greatness and then 4 episodes of mediocrity, I'm out. I will literally leave and I will never come back and watch that series again. It's going to take a lot to bring me back too. There needs to be substance, right? You need to honor what was great about He-Man and the Master Universe as a cartoon series, and then you've got to be able to create, introduce new stories and new characters. And if it's Teela's destiny and she's there to save the world, then so be it. But don't make it an episodic thing where they go to one town and they have to solve a puzzle there, and they need new friends along the way and start gathering forces. That in and of itself is good, but don't make it drag on too long, and don't put any material that is irrelevant to the story, right? Don't do any platforming. Don't do anything that directly connects with our world here. In real world events. Don't bother, right? People watch stories to be entertained. People watch stories to escape from reality. So you know what? Make it an entertaining story. Make it fun. Do the callbacks to all the old episodes. Bring back characters from, bring back Driel. Bring back, Uncle Montork. Bring back, Stridor. Bring back, Fisto, Jitsu. All these great characters. What's it called? Pixel Dan's favorite, Mosquitor. Bring back the Evil Horde. Bring back She-Ra. Bring back all these amazing characters and make it into this hugely encompassing story, which everyone is enthralled with and wants to watch. Right there, you will actually create a huge trilogy, a huge series, and hopefully into a trilogy and hopefully beyond. Right, that is how you create a great lasting story, which people will remember and people will want more episodes, please, more. Right? If you start doing little filler, a lot of filler episodes, people are just gonna get bored and they're just gonna walk, right? And I am one of those people who will walk. I have a 3-episode rule. Even if the first episode is good, if the next 3 episodes are bad, I'm walking. I am walking out the door. Okay, but I will always give that show a chance. That's the way I've always looked at things. So that's my take on it. Daiku Fly. Now Mezco has a Roblox on pre-order. When did Roblox become this popular? I don't know, brother. But Roblox is very popular. I mean, the guy's quite the character. He rhymes. He's got a great physique. He's a born leader, a born natural leader. Even though he's not in a command role, the guy's actually really, really cool. I like Roblox. I don't mind him. Mezco's take on Roblox is actually much more closer to the original cartoon version. I don't mind that either. And of course, the original, the very first. The very first wave of original 80s toys. He was also one of those guys as well. So yeah, I don't know why he's so popular, but you know what? It's fine. The way I've always looked at toys is the way Robo looks at toys, is the way a lot of us collectors look at toys. If it's not your cup of tea, don't buy it. There's no reason to keep buying toys just to complete a collection. Don't do that, guys. Seriously, don't. It's a trap. All right. You don't have to be a completionist. You don't have I missed out on what's it called? Regal Cobra Commander. I don't have him. I've only got the dark suit, right? I don't need 10A, right? Sorry, 6A. I don't need 6A. I've already got 6, right? And I've also got Supreme Leader Cobra Commander. I'm done. I don't need Regal. Now, if I happen to have an opportunity to get him at a decent price, because right now it's freaking ridiculous prices. If I have an opportunity to get Regal at a decent price, sure, I'll go for it. Right? Just like what I did with Storm Shadow. Right? He came on Big Bad Toy Store. He was like $20 over what he was supposed to be. I was like, all right, $20 is actually better than the $30 or $40 that eBay is charging. So I said, you know what? I'll grab him. But you don't have to be a completionist. You don't have to buy every single figure out there just to say you have every single figure. It's not necessary. Neo Celestial. For fans who want to see Jay without a ponytail, maybe ask him to share some old convention photos from back in the day. Baby Jay was adorable in his 20s. That sounds like blackmail. That sounds like some blackmail right there. And ladies, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't mind. Good luck finding my pictures, though. I tried to avoid being in front of the camera at all times. I think Neo Celestia has some photos which I didn't even know of. So, and please don't put those up anywhere. No, I don't really mind. If you guys find some old photos of me, it's cool. I was fresh faced and did not know what was happening in the world. Carl Griffey, hey Carl, good to see you. Hey, did you hear about the new Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home line? Yes, I did. It's actually it's looking interesting, but is it just me or is it missing some paint deco? I don't know. Look, if you happen to find some pictures, look at it. I'm wondering if it's actually missing some paint. They also announced the pop figure of Spider-Man No Way Home as well. Yeah. Carl, I don't know if you know, but I'm not into pops. Just so you know. But, good on anybody who collects pops. That's awesome. Dark Fly. It sounds like an episode from Filmation. The He-Man cartoon back in the day. Sorry. Which one? I'm not. There were so many other comments, Dark Fly. Are you talking about the plot? Yeah, I mean, like if you're talking about Tila's Adventures, yeah, it does. It actually does sound like one of the Filmation episodes. I mean, again, it's possible. We can have some amazingly epic episodes, and we can have some really dialed in ones. I mean, it happens, man. You can't the animation houses need to make money somehow. So, Sledge, do you think they're going to reveal Hordak is the big bad in the show? Where's Rio Blast? Oh man, Rio Blast. He never showed up in the show, I don't think. Or did he? He might have actually shown up in the show. Maybe it was Brave Star. I don't know. Maybe. But again, if we are following the Filmation canon, then the real big baddie is Horde Prime, right? So, but yeah, we might see Hordak. I mean, for those who have eagle eyes. In the very first trailer, there's a scene where Orko is blocking what we now know is Scareglow's attack. A whole bunch of glowing mist, and Orko uses his powers to actually block it to defend the rest of the team. Tila and Evelyn and a whole bunch of other. And if you look behind Orko, it appears that there is a portal that someone has opened. And if you look inside that portal, for whatever reason, it looks a little bit more magical than you would expect. And that, to me, tells me that maybe Etheria is in the storyline, which would be awesome. That would be really, really awesome. Anyway, time will tell. But Sledge, it's very possible, I think. I want a Netflix Gatchaman by the team who did the rebooted Voltron. That would be cool. That would be cool. There have been a couple of Gatchaman reboots and shows in the past. I believe they actually did do a CG version of Gatchaman in the early in the mid 2000s. Actually, it might have been the early 2000s. No, it was the mid 2000s. So yeah, I mean, it's not outside the realm. It would be really cool, I think, if they actually did it. Another CG Gatchaman is never a bad thing, I don't think. Sorry. Oh wait, okay, hold on. Whoa, where'd it go? Sorry about that. Diecast. Hey Jay, did you guys get Sears X-Men Wish book catalogs up there in Canada back in the days? Of course we did, brother. Now they weren't as stacked as the US ones, I'm pretty sure. But man, I dreamed by flipping those catalogs. We had consumers distributing up here, which is another one that kids would just flip through. We passed the lingerie section, and there it is, right? But yeah, that was definitely one of the ones where, I used to like oogle and just drool over the Master Universe section. The full spread, all set up, toys all set up on Castle Grayskull, all set up on Snake Mountain, right? You had the Brave Star page. Oh my gosh, Fort Kyrium, right? You had the Stagecoach. You had the what's it called, the Skellowalker or whatever the heck it was from Tex Hex. You had all those great characters all displayed in rows. You had all your Transformers just like stacked up, and some of them were transformed, some of them weren't. Half the photographers didn't know what they were doing. So yeah, beautiful spreads. It was a great time. Laser Tag was in those catalogs. Photon, right? Great stuff. Just it was a great time to be a kid with a Sears catalog, man. And kids today they don't have that. They're all online. There's no catalogs anymore. You can't just like Google at photographs anymore. Everything's on YouTube. So yeah, again, one of the great things about being a kid in the 80s. Jermaine, no toys this week. I've been working, but I might go on Saturday, Sunday, and I pre-order Sergeant Slaughter and Snake Eyes and Timber on BBTS. I got them all in pre-order as well. I have Sergeant Slaughter on BBTS. Snake Eyes and Timber I have on Amazon right now. So fingers crossed we should be getting them soon. Adam, hey Adam, good to see you, brother. Wanted to pop in and say hi, but it's 2 a.m. Yeah, it is 2 a.m., Adam. Thanks for joining the stream. Good to see you, brother. Let's see here. Sledge, Jay, when are we getting the Corba twins? I don't know, dude. I've been talking about Tomax, Zaymont and Tomax for forever now. I would love to get them soon. I mean, a 2-pack. I don't want them separated. Please don't separate them, Hasbro. That would be sick. That would be terrible. That would be a sick joke. Yeah, make sure that they're a 2-pack and make sure that everyone can get them. Don't make them a Target exclusive, but you will. Man, crazy. But yeah, I'm really hoping to that they'll release them sometime soon. Glenn, I'm the same way, Jay. I learned in 1995 to 1997 during the Power of the Force 2 Star Wars line that I can't be a completionist. It doesn't work. With Star Wars, they keep making better ones too. I know, it's crazy. They just keep reissuing and reissuing. You think by now they would have had every single character in the Star Wars universe, but they don't. They would rather reissue and make them better and better and better, which is fine. But people start recycling their collections all over again. Now, that tends to make the other older ones more expensive if they're mint on card. But yeah, you run the trap, man. You run the trap. Pardon me, guys. Glenn, just get what you want. No need to get everything. Absolutely. Kirk, honestly, Jay, I'm afraid that they might ruin Master Universe. They might do what they did to the last two Disney Star Wars. Hopefully, I'm wrong. I want it to be good. Well, Kirk, you know what? One thing I do have to say is it's too early to be worried about that. you're just making it worse for yourself. You are ruining your own enjoyment of what is actually available. Forget about here's my advice to everybody, and you don't have to take it. You don't. Just take it with a grain of salt. Just take it as it comes to you. Like freaking all these guys, fishy sauce TV clown something whatever, whoever they are, right? They've been them along with I don't know, Thundercats TV, so whoever it is that's talking about this like 24/7 nonstop. What's his name? Kevin Smith is ruining Master of the Universe, and he's taking our beloved cartoon and politicizing it and blah 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 blah. You know what? We don't know anything. We don't know anything. We do know what was presented in the press release, which is this is Teela's journey. So what does that mean? We don't even know. We have no idea. Just take it. Just enjoy the moment. Just enjoy that trailer for what it was. Enjoy the show when it comes out, right? The plot right now sounds really, really, epic at this stage, right? Magic. Okay. When you watch the trailer, it's gonna be put out there anyway. Magic is disappearing from the universe, okay? And magic is what keeps the universe together, okay? So we know that Teela is the daughter of the sorceress. We already know that. We already know that she has a destiny which needs to be fulfilled, okay? But we also know that she has an adopted father. We also know that she's captain of the Royal Guard. And we know that He-Man, Prince Adam, has his own destiny to protect the power of Grayskull. So if you really look at it in those little parallels, okay? He-Man is a protector. But what does he protect? He protects the castle of Grayskull. In turn, he protects the sorceress of Grayskull. So he is not the master of the universe. Think about that. Think about that very clearly. He-Man is not the master of the universe. He's just a protector. He is there to protect the power of Grayskull from forces of evil, right? And the true masters of the universe are the ones who control the destiny, the ones who control the power that resides within the castle of Grayskull. Skeletor could be a master of the universe. Evelyn could be a master of the universe. Anyone can be the master of the universe. But how do you gain that power? How do you get into Grayskull? And who protects the power of the Grayskull? It is the sorceress. So the sorceress has a great destiny. And by that notion, Teela has a great destiny. This is a non-issue for me. This is a non-issue at this stage. At this stage, this is a non-issue for me. I am going to enjoy the show until I don't. I'm going to watch the show. I'm going to enjoy it for what it is. And when it becomes a bore, or if it becomes a bore, if it becomes a chore, if it becomes a political message, I'm out. That's it. I'm out. 3 episode rule. 1, and it starts with a countdown. As soon as I see the first filler episode, there's number 1. Then I see the next filler episode. Now it's got to be 3 in a row. Then comes the next filler episode. There's number 2. Then there's a political message. All right, I'm out. That's it. I'm out. Right? That's the way I look at the show. I look at the show as like, holy crap, He-Man is back on television. I gotta watch this thing. Is it gonna be good? I don't know. I watched the Filmation version. There are episodes which are complete crap, but I skip over those episodes completely. There's really only a handful of really good episodes in the Filmation version when you really think about it. That an adult can actually watch and really like not sit there and like, man, this is literally feeding me a bunch of messages that tell me that I should be, on the straight and narrow. I shouldn't cross the street when I'm not supposed to. I shouldn't, I shouldn't try and burn somebody's house down. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? PSA messages, right? Again, it was a show which was made for kids, right? So now this show is made for adults. It's an anime, right? It's an anime show for adults. So the problem is now everyone's getting hung up with these little tidbits that were released in press release 2 years ago. Yeah, right? 2 years ago now. And now everyone's like ruining their own enjoyment, ruining their own possible enjoyment of a show, which hasn't even come out. We don't even know what's happening. We don't even know what the plot is really. Like now, a little story time, like Eternia is losing magic. Eternia is the center of the universe where the first planet, blah blah blah. Right now, we're starting to get some information. Now we're starting to get parts of the story. Right, again, enjoy what is there that you will enjoy. Once it starts becoming a really big slog, once it starts becoming a platform type of show, and you're not enjoying it, get out. I'm out. If that happens, 3-episode rule. That's the way I've always been about things. And you know what? Anybody comes up to me, oh Jay, what are we gonna do? They're ruining Masters Universe. Some guy, somebody. Okay. There was a comment on my video today, and I guess it was in response to my exact same platform that I'm saying right now. He said, this person, I don't know, he, she, whatever. They said something to the effect of the main issue is that He-Man is in the title, and because it's He-Man in the title, right? They should never make it about Teela because He-Man is in the title. And I just literally, I was like, bro, what are you talking about? He-Man is not in the title, right? I was like, what are you talking about? There is no title He-Man in Masters of the Universe Revelations. If you're talking about, Filmation back in 1984, if you're talking about that, where it says He-Man and the Masters of the Universe cartoon show, yeah, if you're talking about that, fine. But Teela was not the main character in that show. Now we're in 2021. It says the Masters of the Universe. And it says Masters. Anyone can be the master of the universe. So enjoy the moment. Watch the show for what it's supposed to be. If it's not what you want it to be, get out. That's what I'm going to do. If I don't like it, I'm out. It's as simple as that. In my judgment, in my opinion, you don't have to take my opinion, but in my opinion, if you're not enjoying the show, then stop watching. Get out. Go watch Cobra Kai. Go watch whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Like go watch Seven Deadly Sins. Go watch My Hero Academia. Go watch something that makes you happy. If you don't want to be, if you don't like the show, don't watch it. Get out. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna leave the show if I don't like it. I'm out. But if I really enjoy it, if I enjoy the first episode, if I enjoy the second episode, and I'm like, awesome, I want some more. Then third, fourth, and fifth turned out to be crap. Then I'll say, hey, I got 2 episodes out of this. I'm out, and that's it. That's it. I don't like saying right now, oh my God, I'm so worried that they're going to ruin the show. I'm so worried they're going to ruin my childhood. No, your childhood's fine. Your childhood is intact. All right. A friend of mine made me remember that. His name is Dell. A friend of mine reminded me that your childhood is never going to be ruined because your childhood is over. You had a great childhood. You still have a great childhood. Keep those memories intact. Whatever somebody else does to the property, and Thundercats Roar, I don't watch it because I knew I wasn't going to like it. Forget that. She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Nope, out. Not watching that. Right? Too soft for me. Too soft. Right? That was just the way it was. I was not going to watch that. I wasn't even going to subject myself to that. I knew what it was, and I was not going to engage. That's basically where it ends up being. I will not engage with that kind of with that kind of cartoon because it does not appeal to me. Don't watch it. It's as simple as that, in my opinion. Now, Quirk, I'm not trying to jump down your throat. I'm sorry if it seems that way. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get everybody to understand my point of view. If you don't want to watch the show, don't watch it. If you've already made a decision about what the show is possibly going to be, you've already done yourself a disservice because you're not allowing yourself to enjoy the show that it might be, right? Anyway, sorry. I'm really I really love Masters of the Universe, as you guys know, and the thing about that is I want to enjoy this show, and I want this show to do well, but I'm not an idiot. If the show starts becoming sour to me, if it starts becoming a real pain, I am not going to continue watching it. I'm going to take the handful of episodes that end up being good, and I'm going to enjoy the hell out of them. And then when it starts becoming bad, I'm out. That's it. Like, that's the way I think of it. Don't let these rumors, don't let current rhetoric or whatever it is that is being spouted around. Don't let the attacks on and I'm going to call them attacks because I don't know what else to call them. Don't let these attacks on Kevin Smith's with character, change your the ability for you to enjoy a possibly good cartoon, because we don't know, right? I don't know what Kevin Smith's motives were when he wrote the story. I don't know what the story is. So how can I judge a person based on something I don't even know, right? It's just nothing but rumor, and everyone's like, "Oh, look, it was proven. Tila is definitely the main protagonist." We knew that. We knew that 2 years ago. What is everybody's hang up about this? It makes no sense. I don't get this. I really don't. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, Kirk. I'm not trying to jump down your throat. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to explain my position and explain that, you know what, do not deprive yourself of the opportunity to enjoy something. Just let it come. Let it happen. If it ends up being crap, we leave. We all we as Masters of the Universe, we all collectively leave. Because, that's not our Masters of the Universe. That's it. And we all decide that, and then basically Mattel loses a crap ton of money, and they say, crap, we have to do this again. Oh my gosh, we gotta change direction really quickly. That's the way that's the way show business is. That's the way the toy business is. So, Kirk, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to send you out. I didn't mean to leave. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I want to enjoy this show for what it is. And the fact that people are already getting so hung up on this show without even watching it, without even, like, how can you judge something without even seeing it? Like, that's just weird. So anyway, my hope, my biggest hope, is that we get a handful of decent episodes. That's really what I want, right? And I hope it doesn't become something that it's not supposed to be. And I hope that I really enjoy it to be able to get to the next season. Time will tell. Carl, I don't understand why they announced the Spider-Man line now. We didn't even get the trailer yet, so I feel like they're giving out huge spoilers. Carl, that's just the nature of toys. Unfortunately, especially because of the delays from COVID and a whole bunch of other, the pandemic and a whole bunch of other things that happened, throughout the year. Everything's been delayed. Unfortunately, when it comes to a toy cycle and the way toy business goes, they must release toys within a certain time frame in order to become profitable. So when they got the license to actually do the toys, they set out a schedule for when the toys were going to be released on a certain time frame. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter. So that's every 3 months, right? And what ends up happening is, if the movie is delayed for whatever reason, they must release the toys, and they are actually allowed to release the toys. And yes, it ends up being a lot of spoilers. I mean, the Black Widow toys have been out. The Black Widow toys have been out for 2 years. It's coming up to 2 years, and the movie still hasn't been released. So that gives you an indication of exactly what's happening, because the toy companies need to make money. And the real sad part about that is that that because the movie didn't come out, the toys did not sell. It's the same thing with the Ghostbusters line. The Ghostbusters line is also a product of that. What they were hoping for was that with the new movie coming out, they would re-release the film on Netflix, and then those people who watch the film would be nostalgic enough to actually go out and buy and collect the Plasma series, right? It backfired because there was no there was no mainline movie to actually get people excited. So the original movie, which was on Netflix, didn't get enough traction with the younger crowd because they didn't have enough reason to go research the movie. So yeah, it just kind of like it went flat. It flatlined, and that's the reason why that happens, Carl. Audrey, hey Audrey, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well, my friend. Sledge, I just want to see what the next 80s property Netflix will tackle. Any guesses? I don't know, brother. So many that we can look at. But here's the thing. I love my 80s cartoons. I love them. I would love to see Mask, somebody take a Mask. I would love to see Centurions come back. I'd love to see so many different properties. Brave Star, Tiger Sharks, whatever. I would love to see, what was another good one? Yeah, just like tons of them, right? Like so many different properties. Cops. I would love to see Cops again. You know what? I'd love to see so many different 80s properties come back again. But at the same time, I would like them to finish off their loose ends. I would love for Netflix to tackle the last season of Thundercats 2000X. 1990. Jesus, was it 1999? Anyway, sorry, it was 2010, 2009, right? Yeah, 2000X, whatever it was. The 2000s Thundercats, I want them to actually finish the last season. Pumaira was discovered as something. Mumra had a major plot that he was about to reveal. Whoa! I want them to finish that Thundercats. That's what I want them to finish. That would be awesome. I want. They've been talking about Avatar live action for years. A live action television series. Don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully something will come out of it. Somebody said that a Masters Universe movie was Netflix is thinking about picking it up. Seriously, that thing's been in development hell forever, and now whatever. I no longer have any faith in that particular property as a movie, as a live action movie. Move on. But yeah, I would love to see any of those loose ends taken care of. Seriously, I would love to see something like that. So yeah, that's something I would really like to see. Diecast Fly, you should do an episode just showing pages with the Wish Book show and how much all the great stuff used to cost. The pages all on Google. You know what? That's actually a really good idea. Maybe I should do something like that one day. Thanks, Diecast Fly. That's an awesome idea. Sledge, Jay, just remember what Netflix did to Ultra Magnus. So I'm a little worried about MOTU. What's next? Netflix messing up Flint. So you got to remember though something, Sledge. Netflix doesn't actually do any of this stuff. Netflix is just all they do is they give money to producers, and sometimes they don't even do that. They just the way Netflix actually works is they're a platform for shows to actually be broadcast on, and they become an exclusive. So either Netflix funds the actual television show to get it made, but they don't write the stories. They don't tell anybody what to do. That's actually the producers. Whether it's Warner Brothers or whether it's because if you actually look at the credits, Netflix is just the one who's producing and everything, but they're actually production companies who are doing the work, right? So it's really the story writers. Like for instance, in this case, it's Kevin Smith, right? He was approached by not Netflix. He was approached by Mattel, right, to actually write the story. Netflix is just the backer who has the platform to get it onto broadcast, right? So saying that Netflix screwed it up, no, it's not that. It's not Netflix who's doing that. They've labeled it as a Netflix original, but it's not because they're the ones who write the story. That's not the case, right? Even with Transformers, it's actually Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth is the one who is writing the story. Rooster Teeth is the one who's producing it, right? And Netflix is the platform which is being broadcast on. It's the same thing with Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai was originally a YouTube original, but YouTube didn't actually didn't write the story. It was actually a production company. I off the top of my head, I don't know who it is, but it's probably a branch of either Universal or Fox. So yeah, you're looking at these things, and a lot of people are like, oh, Netflix is ruining this. No, it's not that. Netflix is just putting it on their platform. What the real culprit, if you will, is whoever is the property holder, A, and B, whoever wrote the story. So yeah, that's just some food for thought. Screw your feelings. Well, geez, you said it right there. Good to see you. Screw your feelings. We do not live in that age no more. It is attack first and then give judgment. Well, that's an interesting platform, and yeah, that would explain where your handle comes from. But I don't feel that's true. I feel that people are still people. and everybody needs to be treated with respect and dignity. And I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know why you're saying that. And we don't live. And you know what? I'm going to argue with you. We do not live in an age where it's attack first and give judgment. No, I don't feel that's right. I feel that we're all responsible individuals, whether we're adults or whether we're children or whether we're we live in a society that still has laws and still has freedoms. So at least in this country. So yeah, I do not agree. I do not agree with your statement. I do not agree with your statement. That's what I'm going to say right now. Kirk, you're right, Jay. Well, thank you, Kirk. I appreciate that. And again, I wasn't trying to jump down your throat. Do not overthink it. Correct. I believe that that's the case. You don't have. Again, you don't have to. It's not necessary to agree with me. I'm just saying. Sledge, are they going to show baby? Are they going to show Baby Dare? Baby Dare. You're going to have to elaborate for me, Sledge. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that. Soundwave. Hey, Jay. Well said. Sadly, there are lots of people who just love to be critical, and they do get it. Who love to be critical, and they do it to get views on their channel. This is the renaissance of the 80s pop culture, and I'm happy to see it. Well, yeah, I agree with you, Soundwave. And thank you for bringing that up. Honestly, I feel that it's driven by jealousy, and they wish to be in Kevin Smith's shoes. I don't know why. It's thing, but I think it also is reactional. To be perfectly honest with you, because I think Kevin Smith, from what I understand, did overreact slightly. So the problem with things and the problem with the way people people in general, the way they are, is if you say something critical about somebody and somebody retorts, but in a critical fashion, right? Instead of an actual conversation, it tends to have a knee-jerk reaction on the other side, and basically then becomes an argument back and forth. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what prompted that, but yeah, now there's a continual dialogue of things. But at the same time, in a lot of ways, it's just sometimes production companies and companies in general will use it as a platform to get more attention to the show. So it could be a strategy too. I don't know. Diecast, I won't be getting the Masterverse figures because I love Filmation Classics more, but it's a good way for collectors to get into the MOTU through a line without paying ridiculous classic prices. There's the problem though, Diecast. Like they are astronomical right now in terms of like how much you got to pay for classics on secondary market. The Masterverse, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm all in. I'm all in on it. And again, like you said, it's a decent price point. They're not $50 to $60 figures. For Super 7. They're actually reasonably priced. Basically, the same cost as a G.I. Joe classified series. So yeah, I'm in. Soundwave. Same with all the hate against Super 7. It's like if you don't like the new Silverhawks, then don't get them. Correct. It's crazy to see how much hatred and bad mouthing there is against Super 7. It's founder, Super 7's founder. You know what? Here's the thing, and I'm gonna touch a little bit on this, but basically, the economies of scale in what Super 7 is dealing with is really difficult. They are a very small company, and they just do not have the buying power or the fan base to actually sustain what they're doing for an extended period of time. If you and I've said this multiple times in multiple streams. Hasbro, Mattel, Bandai, all these companies are gigantic companies in comparison to a tiny little company like Super 7. So when you think about a run that Mattel will do or Hasbro will do, it's in the tens of thousands. It's in 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, right? Pieces across the United States, across Canada, across the world. Whereas Super 7 probably only really produces, and Brian's talked about it, multiple times. They probably produce anywhere between 5 to 10,000 max. Sometimes they'll get lucky with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something like that, and there'll be reissues, and then they're up to 15,000, and then maybe there's a third reissue, and they're up to 20,000. But that is very rare for a company the size of Super 7. Honestly, when you think about the economies of scale of how much it costs to run only 2,000, sorry, 5 to 6,000, maybe 10,000 figures, it's amazing they can release them at $50 a pop. Honestly, like this figure here, Lino, he just got a reissue. Okay, that means that he probably sold out of his 8,000 piece run, maybe got a 10,000 piece run, which was amazing, and now they're going for 15,000 pieces. Right, that's incredible for a small company like Super 7. That's ridiculous, and you just have to look at the way they do their product lines to understand how it works. They're the only product line they have in retail stores is Reaction. Reaction is the only line that they actually put out in retail on a regular basis, whether it be EB Games, GameStop. Up here we have Sunrise Records. I think I've heard that they're in Target and Walmart, right down in the States. They're the only line that's actually in retail. And why? Because they're 3.5-inch figures, limited articulation, and they cost nothing, practically nothing to produce compared to, as limited articulation as a lot of people think this is a hell of a lot more articulation than a Reaction figure, right? Think about the technology that's in here. Think about the amount of cost just to do the sculpt on this guy, right? They're paying for all of that. They're paying for the license. They're paying for everything, right? And they're not a big company. They're not Hasbro. They're not Mattel, right? And that's why when I look at all these other companies, or even YouTubers who are ragging on Super 7 and saying, "Oh my God, it's $45 figures! How dare they? It's highway robbery! Oh my God, $50 figures! What are they thinking? A Thunder Tank for $400? That is just criminal." No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not criminal. And you don't have to buy it. You really don't. It's not. Nobody's putting a gun to your head to buy these things, right? But people just don't understand. You're accustomed. Look, you like walking into Target and you like picking up a figure. You enjoy that. That's what you enjoy, right? And you know what? People are complaining now, right? People are complaining. It's like, this was okay. I guess in the U.S. this was $20 last year. Now it's $23 or $24 or whatever it is, right? Up here in Canada, this was $29.99 last year, and now it's $32. Holy crap, right? But as much as people like to say, "Geez, the prices are going crazy," right? But then we have Super 7, who's $20 more, right? Why is that? That's because of economies of scale, right? As scarce as everybody thinks this Viper is, he was made in like 15 to 20,000 pieces minimum. Okay, for a company like Hasbro. Again, for a company like Super 7, this figure can only be produced in 6 to 7,000, and then because he got a second run, it's 10,000 and maybe now 15,000. Again, this actually, to be honest with you, his third or fourth run should have been cheaper. But we're talking about needing money to make more figures, so they're not going to drop the price. If anything, they're going to raise the price. But again, that's because they are such a small company. And if you look back a number of years prior to 2018, 2015 maybe, NECA was actually not that far away from Super 7. Originally, before NECA actually started mass producing a lot of their figures, right? Getting them into Target, getting them to Walmart. Once you get to Walmart and Target on a regular basis, all of a sudden your economies of scale start dropping like crazy. Why? Because you have an active distributor who's willing to take your product and willing to sell it to the masses, right? Your advertising budget is cut in half. Why? Because you no longer need to advertise. You have a partner in a retail setting, so that people just walk by and they're like, "Holy crap, that's Marty McFly from Back to the Future. I've always wanted a Marty McFly." Right? You just walk by and you see it. It says, "Oh my gosh, that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Holy crap! Blah blah blah. I really want this one." Right? That's what happens with economies of scale, right? Because now Walmart and Target are calling up NECA and like, "Yeah, this year maybe we'll do 20,000 pieces." Right? They're like, "Holy, small companies like, "Man, you want 20,000 pieces?" And they're like, "Yeah, what's your best price?" See how that works? Your distributor is going to come to you. Your distributor is going to come to you, and they're going to say, "Look, if you want me to handle your product in the stores, I need a minimum run of 20,000 pieces to distribute across all the stores in the United States and Canada. And then maybe another 5,000 pieces later down the road to distribute in Europe. So what can you give me, right? And how low can you go? So basically, NECA comes in and it's like, okay, fine. We used to sell all of our specialty products at $40 a pop. Now, and that was like for 10,000 piece run. Now here comes Walmart, and they're saying, okay, we want 20,000, right? 30,000, or like, what's your best price for 30,000? So now NECA's like, oh crap, call China, find out what 30,000 will cost us, and then China comes back and say, okay, fine, you can have it for this, right? And they're like, all right, to make a profit, to produce them, make a profit, and have enough money for next year, we can give it to you for $35. And then Walmart comes back and says, no, we don't want to pay $35. We want to pay $25. And then NECA's like, holy crap. They're like, okay, well, if you want to pay $25, we will need you to do a minimum order of 40,000. And then Walmart's like, well, we're not going to order 40,000, right? So then NECA says, all right. So then they walk over to Target and they say, hey, Target, will you take 15,000 of our 45,000 pieces that we need to produce in order to get it to the price that Walmart wants it? Target says yes. Boom. You've got a $20 figure. Economies of scale. That's how it works, right? Instead, you have a direct market system where you have a property which no one's touched in years, right? Because it failed. You have a property called Thundercats. Everyone tried to do it. Bandai tried to do it. Mattel tried to do it. Every single time, there was just not enough fan base or enough people wanting to buy the product. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? It sounds crazy. But the truth is, for a company like Mattel, who needs a minimum run of 30,000 pieces to get these into stores, these did not sell. They went from, what was it? They went from a 7-inch figure. Was it 7 inches? They went from a 7-inch figure, right? And then went down to a 4-inch figure, right? Why? Did anybody figure that out? Does anybody wonder why that happened? It's because they couldn't sell the damn things, right? You had Tigra and you had Lino, right? And then you had Mumra, who was like half their size. What the heck happened, right? They couldn't sell it. They couldn't sell it, so they had to chop them down to try and make them sellable again, to try and like turn a profit, and they couldn't sell it again. Then here comes Mattel. They say, you know what, we can do better, right? We'll just use the He-Man buck. Heck, he looks like He-Man. Let's sell it at our price point, right? And they tried, and you know what? It didn't work. There were not enough fans out there of Thundercats to actually justify selling 30,000 to 40,000 pieces. It just did not work. So then here comes Super 7, like 5 or 6 years, like, I don't know what it was, like 5 or 6 or 8 years later. And they're like, we're small. Let's take a chance. Let's get the license. How much is Warner Brothers? How much is license for Thundercats? They get the price for Thundercats. They put it out there. They promise all the fans out there who will buy it, right? If you support the line, right? If you buy it at the price that we needed to sell it at, we promise you that you're going to get wave 1. You're going to get wave 2. You're going to get wave 3. You're going to get wave 4. How much is it going to cost? $45. Okay. So now you start getting. Everybody bitches and complains. Why? Because it's no longer a $25 figure. But you weren't buying it in the first place, right? That's evident because 2 companies went through it. Bandai, which is a huge company in Japan for toys. Bandai couldn't get through it. They started with gigantic figures, then had to cut them in half. Then you have one of the largest, if not the largest toy company in America. They tried. They got through 4 figures. Line died. Nobody was buying them, not in the quantities that they need them to buy at. That's called economies of scale. And that's actually what's happening. And you know what? One of these days, I do plan on actually calling up, trying anyway. I don't know if I'm ever going to get through. But I would love to talk to Brian Flynn and ask him, for confirm. I want to confirm that this, because this is just theory. This is just like basic economic theory, right? And I suck at math, all right. But this is what it is, right? So that's where it really boils down to, right? And yeah, I totally agree with you, Soundwave. It's just Brian really gets too much flack, honestly, for what he does. Honestly, he's bringing a product to people who really want it, and everybody else who, I don't know, like as you said, maybe they're jealous, maybe they're just pissed off that they're charging so much. They're attacking him like no tomorrow. Well, you know what? That's terrible. That's a terrible thing to do to a guy. Jedi Truck, hey Jay, good call about watching the show first and seeing if you like it. If you don't like it, then stop. No point in worrying about something before it even starts. That's exactly what I'm saying, Jedi Track. Thank you for agreeing with me. Diecast Fly. Man, we are getting movies and shows this year from Snake Eyes, MOTU, Transformers, Marvel, Ghostbusters, Halloween, Candyman, etc. The 80s have come back. The 80s and 90s have come back. Hallelujah. Carl Griffey. Makes sense. I think so. Sledge. So you're saying Flint is safe? What? Oh man, sorry, I went on a huge tangent, Sledge. So I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Flint is safe. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Like, let me in on the joke. I have no idea what you're talking about. Renegade Biker 24. Hey Jay and all, heading home from Uber now. Hey, have a safe trip, Renegade Biker. Sledge. Dare is He-Man and Teela's son. What? Okay, again, you're losing me. I don't even know who Dare is. Was that in the comics, or like? I have no idea. Sledge, let me in on what you're talking about, please. Elaborate. Aldry, hey Jay, they have re-released the pre-order for the Masterverse. Have they released the pre-order for the Masterverse figures? I got Skelegod from Target, but wonder if He-Man is out already. I don't know, Aldry. Up here in Canada, we haven't had a sniff of anything, to be perfectly honest with you. I know that you can order Battlecat online from Target. I was really tempted to do it the other day. So if you're looking to get Battlecat, maybe you should get onto Target and see if they'll do same day delivery, because I believe he's on there. Diecast Fly. Difference in Super 7 is at least you get the figure as long as you order them. It may take forever, but you will get them, opposing to having to go to Target for a figure you'll never see. That's actually a pretty good point. How? Just for those interested in checking out Super 7, it's Juranger. That weird name you saw on the original 90s Mighty Morphin Power Morpher. You'll actually be surprised how much we get pulled into the gimmick. I'm not. Renegade. Hey, Jay, don't forget about the situation with South China Sea situation and how it's affecting this industry with the price of oil, and the byproduct of oil is plastic. That's true. That is absolutely true. Kirk, this is a great video, Jay. I learned so much here tonight. Thanks, Kirk. I appreciate that. I don't know. I don't know how we even got on this tangent. Super 7 is diecast. The Super 7 is also rely on MOTU fans to be consumers of Thundercats. This is true. But that's actually why Mattel did a calculated risk with Thundercats too, because they were so paralleled in their product line that it just made sense. Sledge, I mean, Netflix won't mess with that with Flint. Again, Sledge, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the Lady J TV series? Is that what we're talking about now? I guess. I mean, like, Lady J is getting a TV series. I don't know if Flint's going to be in it. I really have no idea. But they won't mess with Flint? Yeah, you know what? I think everyone will mess everybody. It depends on who's writing it. Aldry, thanks, Jay. Battlecat is sold out already, unfortunately. Oh, man, that sucks. At least here in the U.S. Is that right? Let me just double check on that, Aldry. I don't doubt you. Okay. Come on. Yeah, well, anyway, so just so you know, I just typed in Target, and Yeah, at least in New York, up in Niagara Falls. Yeah, it's available. You can actually, I can get it delivered. I can get it delivered same day. If I order it at 10 a.m., I get it later in the afternoon. Now, again, I don't live in New York. I just get things shipped to New York, up on Niagara Falls, so that I can have cross-border shipping bring it up to me. But yeah, Audrey, maybe you should try checking. Here, I'll put the link for this, and you should check if they will actually deliver to your postal code. So check that link, Audrey. I don't know. Good luck, because it might work. Oh, you live in Jersey? Okay, well there you go. So yeah, again, I only heard about it from another viewer of mine who said that they could deliver it. So hopefully that'll work for you, Audrey. Kurt, I saw Revolution Battlecat and Skelugod. If everyone lives in Central Florida, nice. Thanks for the heads up, Kurt. Diecast Fly, are they using Storm Shadow weapon in the Zartan exclusive? Okay, let's talk about that now. Since I've been rambling on about economics, and holy crap, today is a weird day, right, guys? And I don't know. It's just I get on these tangents, and we go everywhere. Audrey, oh cool. I will check again. I live in Jersey. No problem, Audrey. Glad I could help. Yeah, that was me. Diecast Fly, reused from Arctic Storm Shadow weapons. Yes, I believe they are. So let's have a quick look at the supposed. Again, we're going to talk about it. The heck am I? I'm checking through the wrong things. Okay, come on, where are you? Oh, don't do this to me. Come on. Where'd it go? Arbit! I'm back here. Okay, there we go. Toy news. Hey, Zartan. There's Zartan. All right, so let's let me just you know what? Might as well give credit to where credit's due. Twitter. Okay, so I talked about this briefly. Well, not really briefly. I did a whole video on it. So earlier this week, actually, it might have been last week, but earlier, a few days ago, last week, whatever it is, it was brought to our attention through a YouTube channel, Usual Mike. That's where I found out about it. That Classic Toys UK had actually tweeted out to Usual Mike. Guys, if you haven't checked out Usual Mike's channel, please do. He's an awesome YouTuber as well. Talks about a lot of Star Wars news, Star Wars collectibles. And yeah, he's a really great YouTuber. And he also talks about G.I. Joes. So, Usual Mike was tweeted out by Classic Toys UK. And Classic Toys UK sent out this tweet to Usual Mike. And the tweet says, just seeing this on Facebook, there's currently some question that it might be a custom. No announcements for Yo-Jo June. If this is real, the G.I. Joe classified line just keeps getting better and better. This would be an essential purchase for me at Usual Mike. So Usual Mike ran with this on his channel. And yeah, this is just really exciting news, guys. Check this out. This is possibly, and again, we don't really know if it is or it's not yet, but this possibly could be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, or perhaps, which is more likely, I think, a Hasbro PulseCon exclusive. And I think that that's actually what it's probably going to be. A lot of people have sort of voiced that opinion to me, and you know what? I sort of agree. Zartan, Master of Disguise, looks to be a very exciting exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con or Hasbro PulseCon. Yeah, and just like Diecast Fly has pointed out, there is a lot of reuse here, but at the same time, there's a lot of brand new things as well. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, Zartan himself is, of course, completely reuse. It's the exact same Zartan figure that we have currently. Basically, they've decked out his armor and his attire to look very much closer to his original release and his cartoon deco. So he's got a lot of silver armor pieces. He's got those bright red. He's got those burgundy pants and really dark boots. His hood is now a very bright burgundy, which is very much akin to what he originally had in the show, and his scarf is also the same color. So that is complete reuse, exactly the way Die-Class Fly is mentioned. Now, he also comes with his signature backpack, which can actually house any of these additional heads that he has here. The gun, I believe, is the same thing, complete reuse, and his dagger is exactly the same as the original release. Now, furthering on to the actual reuse, we actually have, because of Storm Shadow's wonderful face here, and I noted this in my live stream on, I believe it was Wednesday. This is the classic Storm Shadow head that we've been looking for, that we've been waiting for so long. Really excited to be able to see this, and it harkens to the concept that we may very soon have a classic Storm Shadow in the classified line. Super excited about that. But right beside it, just to add more intrigue to the whole situation, we do see Snake Eyes extra head, and it's the classic head as well. Very much inspired by the cartoon aesthetic. This is really exciting, guys. Very, very excited to see these two heads, and because of that, we also get to see the reuse of Storm Shadow's quiver and arrows with with his clan symbol here at the bottom, and he also comes with his bow, which is now white instead of black. Or was it brown? I can't remember. But yes, it's actually in white, which again leads more to the idea that he will be a more classic Storm Shadow. So this is excellent. Looking forward to this very much. I'm very excited about this. The heads themselves are a unique throwback. A lot of people have mentioned that the first head and the third head, going from left to right, appears to be the masters of Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes, where it's the soft style master and the hard style master. The hard style master seems to have a scar running down his face, so not really sure if that was actually canon. And then, of course, he comes with the original head, which he came with in the classified series. Then they also include an additional skull face, which is unique. It has a couple of reticles in it, which I'm not sure if this was in the comics. Maybe somebody in the comment section in the chat can actually let us know. But this does not look like a full head sculpt. I'm wondering if it actually sits on top or, sits on top of one of the heads or something along those lines. It looks very, very interesting, though. If anybody can shed some light onto why where that head comes from, very, very interesting design. So yeah, this particular figure could very well be announced as a Comic-Con exclusive or a Hasbro PulseCon exclusive. We really don't know. Adding to the mystery is the packaging design, which in and of itself is very unique. Definitely something that I don't know if anybody would have thought of this originally, but yeah, whoever puts this together, whether it's a custom or not, this is incredible. Some people have mentioned how the actual illustrations are more like flat, and they're not that in line with the classified series, which is maybe the reason why it could be a custom. But if we look across the entire line of classified figures, no two boxes are alike in terms of design style. Every single artist was different, and every single artist put their own style to this. This is very much akin to a very modern cartoon style, almost clip art in the way it's been designed. Everything here is vector, and that's actually quite unique. But the Dreadnoks logo is really where everything seems to pull it together. Looking amazing. Love the actual graphic design that's been put into this. Wonderful design, and it looks amazing. But bringing the whole piece together, what a wonderful box design with a pull-out cover. This is great. I imagine there's going to be Velcro here and here because I think these things will just flip out, consistently. But it really, really gets to be one of those legendary items when you start to see things like this. And of course, this is actually the reason we can sort of extrapolate that this is probably a San Diego Comic Con exclusive or a Hasbro Pulse Color exclusive, because to put this on mass distribution would probably be really, really expensive at the price point they're probably going to be selling it at. So yeah, we look at the boxes here, and at first you'd think, okay, there are variant boxes, and you have to collect each one if you want to have the whole set. But no, what this is actually, if we zoom in a little bit closer, we can actually see that there's a cutout dial, and the dial rotates, and you can actually change the faces on these pizza cutouts to make it look like the different faces that are included in the set. Wow. That is what I call a collectible. That is what I call an exclusive. That's crazy. And, it's actually, really sought after in that sense, because we already have Zartan, as a lot of people said. This is just a redeco, and, he comes with additional faces, whatever, right? But when you put him in a package like this, when you actually have this just amazing cutout, things which really take it over the top in terms of being a collector's item, holy crap. That's what you do to get people excited, and that's what you do to actually get an exclusive at a show, and people really, really want it. So yeah, very excited. If this is actually true, really we have no idea, but something, a lot of food for thought. It's really crazy. So wow, guys, just insane. Looking forward to this. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for this? Are you gonna if this is an exclusive, guys, man, the virtual lineup that's going to happen. I remember if you guys watched my episode where I try to pick up the Criticism Pit of Judgment the first time, man, what stress that we went through. Me and Dex, we were up at the crack of dawn to try. We were up at the crack of dawn, but it actually didn't happen until noon. So that was kind of whatever. So Dex went on his lunch break to actually get this done, and I was here working from home. And yeah, trying to get that was stressful as hell. Dex didn't even make it. He didn't actually get one. I got one, and then he got something else. I think he got a Cobra Commander. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, that was insane because it sold out shortly thereafter. It was insanity. So yeah, definitely got to be on your toes when you want to get these. Whether it's from PulseCon or whether it's from San Diego Comic-Con, it's going to be quite the struggle. So yeah, guys, let me know if you guys are excited about this, because I sure am. And again, is this real, or is it a custom design? Who knows? At this stage, it's kind of hard to tell. Renegade Jay, I'm home now, and my youngest cat, Delilah. Am I right? Delilah? I'm thinking that's Delilah. Delilah says meow. Oh, say hello to Delilah for me too. Kirk HT. It's simple to remove the head sculpt from G.I. Joe classified figures. I've never tried it, and question if it might be Zartan, might be a custom. I believe it is possible to remove their heads because Zartan actually comes with a removable head. So by that notion, that does not prove it's a custom by itself. The Snake Eyes head looks like it's from the Fortnite release. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. Cool. Is the skull to make him disguised as Taskmaster? That's funny. Wrong product line, but that is funny. Aldry, thanks for the link, Jay. I just ordered one. They are back in stock. Last week they were sold out. Glad to help, Aldry. I didn't even know. Somebody told me about it, and I'm happy to be able to spread the news. Glenn. They are masks that fit Zartan's face. They're the masks of the soft and hard masters of the Arashikage. The way they looked in the comic. Nice. Good to know. That mystery has been solved. Thank you, Glenn. The bow and the arrow is stuff because Zartan killed the hard master, and that way in the comic. Okay, that's interesting. Wow, that runs deep. Jay, do you have the link to Target website for the Cobra Trooper and Firefly and the Baroness? Those are the three I need to complete the line so far. Well, Firefly. No, I've never seen those links ever. Unfortunately, Renegade Biker. Well, you know what? Let's find out. Give me 1 second. Target.com. Bear. No, not that Baroness. Classified series exclusive. There she is. No, what the heck? No, stop. That's Amazon. eBay, Toys R Us, action figure. Okay, so Baroness is not coming up. Let's try Firefly. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's try G.I. Joe. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be coming up. Not on any of my searches, anyway. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're on the website just yet. Sorry, Renegade. It doesn't look like they're coming up on the site just yet. If I do find any links, I will let you know. Glenn, it looks great. We'll try to get it if it's real. Yeah, I'm hoping so too. Steve-O, Zarathustra is lit. Okay, what does that mean, Steve-O? Not that I don't doubt you. Hold on, let me find out what you're talking about. What are you talking about, Steve-O? Okay. I just looked it up, Steve-O, and it sent me down a different rabbit hole. So, oh, is that what you're saying? Zartan looks awesome. Okay, cool. Zartan looks awesome. I don't know why it brought up Zarathustra. That went down a completely different rabbit hole, man. Chaz the Guru. Hey, Chaz, good to see you. This has all the hallmarks of a con exclusive. It looks amazing. Hopefully, it will be easy to get. Last year's Pulse Con during Hasbro Pulse, it was easy-ish. I mean, like if you were not there early enough, it was not that easy. Chaz, I bet it will be $41.99 US. All the deluxe sets were raised to that price. Probably, actually, it might be more than that. I think it might be $50. Fingers crossed, it's not, but it might be. Dacast Fly. Target is supposed to have an event this month throughout releasing Cobra Island figures among the other stuff. Yeah, but you know what? Their wording leaves much to be desired. Like honestly, it's not encouraging me to be. It is not encouraging me to be rejoiceful at all. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Hold on. Target.com. Summer Geek Out. Let's see if it'll come up there. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find the link. All right. I wonder if it was an email that was sent out. So let me just bring it up. But yeah, this was circulated around several groups, and I think it was also an email that was circulated as well. Yeah, apparently Target is having what they call a summer geek out for the collector's spot, and the basically they're releasing a whole bunch of different releases throughout the month on specific dates, but the way they're doing the wording kind of leaves a lot to be desired. Check this out. Calling all fans. Throughout July, we're dropping amazing collector toys that you can only get at Target for some of the biggest franchises every day. It is a month-long celebration of geek culture, collecting, and fandom. Here's what to look for. And these are all hidden reveals, apparently. Something really weird. It says, you've never seen these goodies before. New lines, new characters, limited quantities. What the heck? If they're trying to piss off fans, they're gonna do it this time. Again. Limited quantities, Instagon have status. What the heck? What kind of wording, what kind of verbiage is that? That's crazy. You're basically just pissing people off. Last chance reissues, and this is where a lot of people are scared. We're bringing a limited amount of some of all-time faves back for one last chance. What does that mean? If you miss out this time, you've missed out for good. What the heck? What are you talking about? Like that to me is disingenuous to the nth degree. My gosh, look at this, guys. This is just like, yeah, let's piss people off even more. Like, new reveals, limited quantities. This is the one that's the worst. We're bringing a limited amount of some all-time faves back for one last chance. If you missed out this time, you've missed out for good. What are you trying to say? Seriously, what are you trying to piss people off? Like, terrible. Look at this. Monday, July 9th, shh. Tuesday, July 20th, shh. Wednesday, July 21st, shush. Summer Geek Out big reveal. This is the big one. Collectibles that are super cool and super exclusive. What the heck? Yeah, just try to get the anger of fans up. New reveals and last chance reissues between July 6th, July 7th, July 8th, Monday 12th, 13th, and 14th. My gosh, what the heck? And apparently, July 6th through 9th, new Funkos and Hardwood Classics dropping tomorrow. Guys, what are we gonna do? Like, seriously, this is just ridiculous. I don't even know where is this supposed to be? There we are. All right, so here it is, the collector spot, true place for fans to expand their collection. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, the Summer Geek Out. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. You guys can take a look for yourselves. But yeah, this is just crazy. Hold on, I'm in the wrong section again. Yeah, here it is. This is the collector spot, Summer Geek Out, calling all fans, the reveals. Just apparently they just released Funko USA Basketball Hardwood Classics, so that was the big reveal, and then there are more reveals throughout the months. And Sunday, July 25th is the big one. Crazy. So yeah, all these are possibly going to be released between Star Wars, Marvel, Transformers, DC, Pokemon, Harry Potter, Dragon Ball Z, WWE, and then from Funko, NECA, Hasbro, Lego, Bandai, McFarlane Toys, Mego, and Mega Constructs. Whether it's anime, horror, pop culture, video games, TV, fantasy, figures, trading cards, collectible vehicles, cardboard and games, comic books, statues, busts, plushies, replicas, loot boxes, construction, model kits. Holy crap. But what does this mean for collectors? Probably a lot of heartache, probably a lot of running around trying to get what people want, probably a lot of BS. So guys, get ready. Target is going to be tugging our heartstrings hard. I'm going to cry. I am seriously going to cry. Renegade, Jay, thanks for looking. Is Toys R Us carrying them in Canada? Yes. Just like Target, eventually we will be getting a stock, hopefully soon. We're not really too sure. I have heard that they've actually been showing up in Vancouver, meaning that here in Ontario we should see them within the next couple of weeks. Kirk, I get it late here for me to have. It's getting late over here for me. Have a good night, Jay, and everybody. Have a good night as well. Yep. You know what? It's already 3:08. I think we're going to start signing off. I'm just going to read the last few comments. Chaz the Guru. Hey, Chaz. Good to see you. If this is what Hasbro meant by Target re-releasing Cobra Island figures, I will be so pissed. So will all the joke collectors. Yeah, you know what? It's a bad strategy in my opinion. It really is. Guys, go check out this link and get ready for chaos. Chaz, and Target is crapping out on West Coast collectors. I have to get up to 6 a.m. to see what's being released. Man, that's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, Chaz. Audrey, yeah, that's messed up. Target and or Hasbro were pulling this nonsense on us. Just ridiculous. Diecast, once I get a Baroness, I kick up the feet on the Joe line. Even if they make any new reveals, it won't ship till next year. Crazy. Yeah, Diecast, we'll you and I will talk soon. 100%. We're gonna work that out. Chaz, Joe June was actually for Joe June. Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy. Only 4 releases and that was it. Just nuts. I think they were hoping that people would be placated by the reissues of Baroness, Beachhead, and the Cobra Island Troopers. But if they're going to do it the way this is showing up, that would be terrible. People are just going to be very, very, very pissed off. Thindale, thanks, man, for the amazing stream. Jay, it's always nice to tune in. I appreciate that, Thindale. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. You're awesome, dude. Glenn, good night, everybody, and good night, Jay. Much love and respect from Alexandra and I on a great love chat. Alexandra and I are on a great love chat, brother. I'm sorry, Glenn. It's late. I'm having a hard time reading here. Good night, everybody. Good night, Jay. Much love and respect from Alexandra and I on a great chat. Much love, brother. Kia kala. Kia kala, Glenn. Thank you so much. Alexandra, thank you so much. Have a good night. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Renegade Biker, I'm checking on the Toys R Us Canada website now. Breaker with Ram Cycle pre-orders are sold out. Looks like I'm going to call Target Corporation in the morning. Renegade Biker, stay strong, brother. We're gonna make it through. Don't worry. Audrey, thank you, Jay, for the great live stream. Take care and have a great weekend. You too, Audrey. Happy 4th of July to everybody out there. If you guys, it's the holiday weekend. I hope everyone's doing well and staying safe. Love chat, live chat. Thanks, Glenn. Have a good night. All right, guys. Wow, it is 3 a.m. in the morning. Guys, you're amazing. 32 people in the chat. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for all the support. You guys are amazing. Again, we've reached 4,000 plus subscribers now. You guys are incredible. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much for helping me reach that major milestone. Guys, it is a 4th of July weekend. I hope you guys are celebrating safely. I hope everybody's doing well and staying safe. Happy belated Canada. Happy belated Canada Day to all the Canadians out there. Guys, don't fire off too many fireworks. Hopefully everybody can enjoy this weekend safely. Guys, this is so great. Thank you again for being here, for supporting the channel. You guys are amazing. There is Hiro. Oh, Hiro. Okay, now I understand. There you go. Now I get it. Now I understand. Thanks, Sledge. Really appreciate that. Guys, once again, I'd like to thank everybody here for hanging out with me up to 3 a.m. in the morning. My God, you guys are amazing. 32 guys in the chat. Holy crap. Thank you again for the support, guys. You're amazing. Sorry I went on so many different tangents today. It was just kind of crazy. We went from like total left to total right. We were talking about Master Universe Fantasy. We went all the way to the stages of economics, which I really have no my head doesn't really work that way, but for whatever reason we started talking about it. It was crazy. But it was a lot of fun, I think. And I want to thank everybody here for commenting and really communicating with me the way you guys do. The support you guys have for me is amazing. I can't believe it, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. You guys are amazing. One last comment before we go. Soundwave, Jay, thank you for another great chat. Get some rest. Stay safe, bud. Good night, and don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Thank you, Soundwave. You are amazing, guys. Just like everybody said, if you enjoyed the episodes, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. If you'd like, please subscribe, as it helps YouTube to realize I'm doing a good job, and you guys enjoy my work. Whew! Happy 4th of July! Happy 4th of July, everybody. Please be well. Please stay safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Geek proud.